Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Afghanistan 11 in the Skirmish mode of the Mother of All Bombs update, which we've already seen. Episode number 6, I'm going to guess, but I'm starting to lose track. Actually, it's kind of a problem because Star Sector is at the same episode count more or less than this one. But okay, let's jump into it. So let's kind of look at our timeline here. I think that it's nice to see the game's interface is extremely well laid out. I was just looking at Field of Glory 2, and I was kind of mentioning in that how, or at least I've talked about how Field of Glory is in much better shape than Afghanistan 11 was on release, but this is just a great interface. It's extremely well done. I think that everything you want to know about the game is available to you, except for what the hell a MOAB actually does, and hopefully that'll just be patched in eventually. That would really be one of the, a nice finishing touch for the game. Anyway, where do we stand? Well, we saw that there's no militia left on the field. Okay, that's not what I wanted. There we go. 2 militia left, and we know where both of them are. One is here, and the red lines means that's where they moved, and they only moved 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's where 1 is. So we're pretty confident we know where both of the militia are. I mean, I would say with almost 100% certainty. We have had a U.S. casualty, huh? But is that true, or was... I actually don't remember what our U.S. casualty was. Was it a supply truck or something? Because usually... Or was it a casualty in the terms of it was hit, but it was not destroyed? I was able to repair it? That would make sense. Anyway, knowing where all the militia are, it gives us free reign with probably to first move our Minesweepers. Because that's the only thing that could potentially be still on the field. And a threat to us, our mines. That was kind of a bust. We have our new ANA here, so what I'm going to do is... begin training a new ANA, and let's get this guy loaded up in the MI8. And we have one over here, which is ready for him. And this is going to be kind of a tough angle to get that guy in the back, not the helicopter, but we got it. I'm actually going to do my minesweep first. Then he'll move in. He'll move back out. So they weren't cooperative, which is unfortunate, especially considering we moved in with actual Afghanistan personnel. They should have been more receptive to that, but they were not. That's okay. You win some, you lose some. We'll leave that helicopter there. This guy, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I think we'll do this. Just to make sure nobody on the border is doing anything crazy. Alright, so he can get here now. And since he's on yellow, he'll be red next turn. Let's see how far he's going to get next turn. He's going to get right here. So I actually want to put a fuel tank right here. Ready for him next turn. And we have 2 available, so we'll do that. So it's going to move here. We will move here. Yep. And I'm going to do a test. I'm going to try to use this sentry mode. I want to see if this will pop up in the queue of units next turn. Basically, my question here is... let's resolve whether or not the sentry mode is indefinite. Does it mean turn this unit off from the queue until I activate him again? Or does it just mean turn him off from the queue in this turn? Probably it means indefinitely, but we'll find out. Actually, it takes an action point to do that? Why would it take an action point? That doesn't make any sense. I'm just... this is like a... I just complimented the user interface and then something like that happens. Okay, anyway, so we're looking 1, 2... it's hard to tell what the hexes are exactly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he should be right here. That's where we want our special forces to get to then. We can't do it this way. We could use them in the helicopter. Oh, wait. We have a helicopter right here. Blackhawk. Well, that seems just about perfect. So if we move like this and pick him up, the problem is where do we even drop him off? I think this was an issue we were looking at last time. Like, where is there even space to drop him off? Okay, so if the unit is here... to get there, we just need to be... I mean, this has got to be the best spot. Yeah. Alright, let's just drop the special forces off here then. And I think we'll move right up here. That should give us line of sight. It potentially puts us in danger of being attacked. But what I think I'm going to do... Okay, this is perfect. We have one unit. We have one movement left. He's outside of our A10 range. That is unfortunate. So if we move one more forward, he won't be in A10 range. But we know his trajectory so far has just been straight east. We ourselves also have a movement range of 5. So if we stay just a little bit ahead of the curve, if we move here, he could move 1, 2, 3, and we'll engage. But he'll probably move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so he'll be here. And am I going to be in range, like, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he'll be here. So that means even if I move here, I should be okay to engage him next turn with the A10. However, an alternative here is just to use my F-16 this turn, which I think I'm going to do. And then this unit will now engage this unit, the other militia, next turn. Okay, good. So that was a net victory for us, because although this cost some money, we got 500 back from it. And now we need this... I guess you have to move due west, because we're not sure which direction this unit is going to move. If he moves west... Well, honestly, if he moves west, we might... Can we just pick this guy up? No. Can you hang out for another turn? 3 fuel remaining. Yeah, you don't really have much choice, do you? We're going to find out which direction this guy's going, well, very soon, at the end of next turn. But if he goes this way, we even have another special forces over here who probably can get to him. You know, I probably would still use this unit. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if he gets there, I can still get... Yeah, I cannot actually get close enough. But this is dirt. I can probably go like 1, 2, 3, get picked up, and then dropped off somewhere over here close enough to bomb him. I don't know. Let's just worry about that once the time comes. Okay, repair this. Start moving back. Okay, you are going to move home, I guess, because actually at this point we really don't need a lot of the infantry because we're starting to get a lot of Afghan troops. I'm probably going to keep maybe 1 or 2 companies of American infantry. But other than that, I don't think we need as many. Actually, one of the things I want next is another artillery because we have an artillery pit over here. So we should take advantage of that. What did we put over here? Was it a vehicle bay? It was. Okay. Because an artillery pit somewhere else. We could do it. I mean, we have the access to a 3rd fob. We could do another one right here with an artillery pit. However, we have seen no activity from the special forces here. So that might not even be a good idea. Alright, let's leave you for the moment. I'm also going to put this guy on sentry. I don't know what that does. It does? No, it does. I don't think it takes away an action point. Alright, you are delivering fob goods. We should see this go up. It did. Fantastic. You are, whoops, you are going over here to repair this water tower. You cannot do it this turn though. Sadly. Boy, I did things in the wrong order. We had this Husky, which should have moved first before any of these guys moved. But it's kind of obvious that his he's not needed right now, but he's going to continue the patrol loop anyway. Okay, you just return. Probably going to get you set up on something else. What do we have? UN, we have 1 fuel. 1 fuel just moved out as well. I have to sneeze 1 fast. Uh-oh. No, my hotkeys have changed. This used to be mute. Oh my gosh, that means I have to go through all my recording settings. I was messing around with recordings to get audio tracks to work, and I didn't mean to change my setting for my. Oh, that's because I'm on my YouTube streaming account. Okay, well we're not streaming, but okay. Sorry about the sneeze, basically. Let's go through the rest. We have 19 units to move. Wow. I think I'm going to... Alpha's been here the longest. They're going to rotate back. What else? Yeah, we don't have any use for you guys yet. Yeah. But you have a helicopter here, that's good. Basically what we need is an MRAP or something to come pick up that other infantry. This one just arrived here. You know, I think we'll have this ASV go do the job. But at the same time, this supply truck could technically... No, I'd rather carry infantry in ASVs. So we'll just do that. It looks like the trip is going to take more than 2 turns. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's going to take 2.5 turns to get there and probably 2.5 turns to get back. We can't actually start sending this infantry up the road to meet them. There's nothing else he's doing anyway. Yeah, actually he can really shave off some time from that trip by just going over the mountain. Very good. So next turn he can just move forward a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Can he get here? No. So he'll move 2 units and then he'll be able to start moving back. That's fine. Another Husky. I don't even know if there's anything we can do with this guy. I guess we should sweep this area. So we'll go like this. Again, I'm not moving my Huskies first. This is very bad mechanics. Very bad. Not the right way of doing things. And you know what? We'll deliver some UN aid to this village. Hey, they are pretty happy about that. That's good. Leave 1 fuel alone. Leave you alone. Put you to sentry. See if what that does. Yeah, you're fine here as well. Oh, I wanted to check. Okay, so Bravo is currently 3. This does not say it'll take an action point. Oh yeah, we got to get these guys back. Okay, obviously these guys are not needed any further to the west. We now have the ANA covering this area, so you will return to the main base. So although this says we have 11 units, 12 units now left to move, I don't think that's accurate. Wait, we have another Husky? Wow. No, we don't. I must have... was that an MRAP? What was it? I saw something. The Buffalo here. This is useful. We can build... We built an artillery pit. I'm not sure if that's going to be really useful, but probably should have built it down here, actually, because I can see that definitely... We know where all the missions are being spawned from. I might even leave that open to be. No, I need a maintenance bay. I don't even need a maintenance bay. Why am I doing that? Let's just leave that unit there. We haven't used a maintenance bay yet. Nobody's taken any hits. Okay, sentry mode. So it says unit, sentry mode. Did that actually take a movement point? It did not. Okay, so it just says it's going to take a movement point, but it doesn't actually. All right, we have 1 person now who's going to get fuel. I've talked about getting ammo over to some of these places, so let's start doing that. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, now we have Bravo and Echo. So you know what? Let's just redeploy. I mean, let's move Bravo back home as well. Less units that I have to deal with. We have an MRAP. This one can go home. I think they were just delivering rations to our special forces. Okay. Oh yes, we have another UN supply truck, or UN aid. This one will also reach its destination. Good, really good. That one wasn't particularly happy with us, even with the UN aid. They haven't gone American. Huh. The only thing we could do with this unit is just check up here. I guess we will. This map seems really lucky, almost too lucky. It's probably a little too easy just because it seems has cave spawn points, which are really... Not only does it have good locations for the Americans, it also appears to have really bad locations for the Taliban and militia. So, alright, there's nothing else. None of these units need to be moved. Oh, well, you can be moved back a little. I guess that's fine. Yeah, alright, end the turn. This is good. So we lost 2 hearts and minds from getting that, and this one moved like right by us. Well, we couldn't have asked for anything more. This is funny. 29% chance to kill it. Well, I mean, considering, let's first consider how many. There's 2 militia out there, so we know that 1 spawned from not this cave, since we have this cave on lockdown. We know where this one's going, right? It's going towards the road, and it cannot get there next turn, right? 1, 2, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It could. If its mission was just to go here or here, it will get there. Yeah, let's not take the chance. I was going to say the other militia, we don't know where it is, and we might want to save our A10 strike for that. What do we do here? 1, 2, 3. Technically, I swept that whole area with my infantry, so I think this is sufficient. I mean, whatever. We're not doing anything else with these guys anyway, so let's take our time. Now, yeah, you are actually low on fuel. Well, you're going to get back only just in time. Pause! Stop! He could have hit a mine. I should have sent my Minesweeper first. That was really stupid. Well, we've cleared that. Sometimes you can even just get a Minesweeper to go in here and... Well, anyways. 1 militia, which we don't know where it is. Could be this Husky runs into him. Nope. And right perfectly in place to take my fuel. And the supply truck returns, no problems. Okay, this Minesweeper can actually make it home, which is all it's going to do. Again, we're not leading with the Minesweepers, which we should be doing. It's just very bad form. But at the same time, we've done such a good job suppressing the militia, and with the hearts and minds so high up there, it's not likely that a lot of these it's not likely that a lot of these militia missions or Taliban missions are even going to spawn. So finally, let's repair this. You actually need fuel. So that's where our next fuel, because this guy's going to be fine. I think everyone else is going to be fine, but this unit needs fuel. I want this buffalo back over here. We'll probably build... Oh, look, our ANA can finally do something. We'll probably build a water tower here. It'll be pretty easy to defend. So you've repaired that. Let's go over and give you fuel. And begin returning. Now that you don't have to worry about fuel, we might as well build a road here too. It's gonna look really ugly, but it is much more efficient to do that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Go here. We don't have anything else for you to do, so we're just gonna have you sweep for IEDs as well. Okay, pick them up and move them back. So the Blackhawk who arrived here, wait, did not arrive here? Oh, he's still escorting this guy with his mission. I see. He should make it back this turn though, right? Can he make it? Yeah, he can make it. Just barely. He barely has enough because he still has to move 1 to pick this guy up. All right, let's drop the bomb. Nice. Okay. This is where the helicopter is, so if we move here, we should be able to be picked up. That is the case. So the special forces are going to get home, no problem. Very good. Let's follow the road because that's the safest thing to do. And there we go. Perfect. Sentry mode. Did this guy come up yet? I don't even know what to do with this guy. It's so obvious he's not needed. We might as well trek around this way then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we haven't swept that little part of the highway lately. Yeah, he's just barely not going to make it. Oh well. Okay, we're going to continue the route this way. Didn't run into any trouble. No need for the ANA here. Oh, wait, take it back. I take it back. Let's pick someone up and deliver them where they're needed. Okay, I'm going to start off by doing the minesweep, even though we were just here. And there it is. There's our other Taliban. Okay, that's good. So what this shows me is that this unit is no longer needed to deploy here. Looks like we'll be better off deploying, actually probably right here, just shifting over a little bit. So good intel. This guy's going to move, get picked up, and make it back home. All in one turn. So nice. These fobs are so nice. Okay, I think we leave the buffalo there still. Okay, Echo's back. You're going to stay, though. I think this is an appropriate moment to put this unit on sentry. Since we actually don't need you for anything. We don't have any ANA back here, though, so maybe helicopter with ANA. Yeah, we need one helicopter here, and we need the ANA. Excuse me, at least one. Which means whenever this helicopter is going to be used this turn, unfortunately, in order to get the infantry here in time. Oh, that was kind of a weird animation. Helicopter went all small for a moment. So sweep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't actually... Wait, I don't know if it's 5 movement points and then they still have 1 action point to deploy mines or whatever they're going to do. So... how do we handle this? The ANA, by the way, are not particularly good at defending against the 38% chance. Goodness. It'd be really nice if we had an artillery pit here, but the mortar range is 5, I think. Yeah. This is only really going to be a defensive against things that are attacking the base, and I don't think they do that. So what we're left to do here is just move. And that's it. We're going to go back. I don't know how to deal with the situation. We'll just move you back. Well, shoot. That's really all this unit was able to do? Huh. Can we... Huh. We can actually join the convoy. Sweet. Go back together. I don't know. Oh, they are a convoy. Okay, fantastic. They're both heading the same place anyways. It's not really necessary that we did that, but it's for fun. Well, we do have 2 special forces here now. One of them has not deployed. The one that has, we'll get them to do our howitzer, which I do want. But you... the other one, I think... we want to move... I mean, we could just redeploy with this unit. No, they're not going to get there. We do actually have to... Yep, we're definitely going to have to move by helicopter. So pick up the special forces, which... oh, or should I just try to get Echo Company to be experienced? No. Well, they can use their ambush thing, which is pretty good. Let's do that. It's a somewhat risky maneuver, but I think it's going to be fine. We're going to go just right over here. We know where all the militia are, so it doesn't really matter where we park. Right here, I'd say. And hopefully we can get this person in position to ambush that unit next turn. Great. Alright, you are fine. You're fine. Fine. 2 MRAPs, which we're ready to use. By the way, what is the range on the MRAPs? That's another thing I didn't consider. We could have just deployed an MRAP. No, the helicopter's better. Barely, but just a little bit better. It's like right here, so it's like 1 hex further. Almost identical. We could send this to Special Forces by MRAP. Or we could send the MRAP with rations over to pick up the other Special Forces. I mean, we have a unit of Special Forces, which is not being used right now. It's definitely, I think what we're going to do is actually put, you know what we really need is a Chinook. That's what we need. We have not used a Chinook yet, and that is an extremely valuable unit. We have the political points to do it, so basically we can call upon the lawmakers in Washington to give us, I mean, they've already given us enough money, so we can use our influence to bring in a Chinook. That, coupled with all the special forces we have, like ferrying rations around and such, I think is a really good idea. I mean, alternatively, we could actually call in an Apache and use that for these strike missions. Gosh, that's another not bad idea. Basically, all the forces we were going to want at the very end of the game for the U.S., every one force we want it to be extremely potent at killing or doing reconnaissance or, you know, clearing mines. They all have to have a very specialized role in order to be worth it, more than the generic, very kind of like generic ANA forces. Okay, well, I think I'm just going to leave the MRAPs there this turn. We do have another ASV. I think we want the ASVs to be able to be deployed to the sides. I'm going to run this one over this way, so we have an ASV available for the ANA over there. One per... basically, every FOB should have one of these, 2 ANA, 1 MI8, and that's like the... and probably 1 Husky as well. That should be the standard garrison. I think we'll find ourselves pretty well off if we adhere to that. Now this special force unit can actually get moving himself because we have nothing. I mean, we don't want to train any more forces here. It's nice to leave them in the base because they do provide pretty good range. But I am much more interested in seeing what this unit is going to do here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we deploy here, we should be able to see anything that he's going to do. Yeah, so you can see the FOB only has a 1 unit vision radius by itself. So it's really nice to have the special forces deployed there. Okay, I think that's all we want to do. No, actually that's not true. The sentry units, I don't think they activated. Let's see if it's true. This unit right here did not activate. Oh, it's done. So sentry, it looks like only happens for 1 turn, because I don't remember what other units were sentried, but we moved everyone. Huh. Okay, well that's good. Well, we've gone through all 11, so let's end the turn. Okay, they did not finish their mission. This is perfect. This guy must be running out of rations because he closed his patrol. Intelligence. 2 militia again. Okay, that's good to know. Another one has spawned. We might be better off putting a special forces up here or something. One, it'd be really easy for our MRAPs to get to them in order to give them rations. And then we can figure out if Chahanhog is hogging all the militia activity. I couldn't help myself, I'm so sorry. But lots of political point gain despite, well, I mean, we didn't buy the MRAP, but geez, my goodness, that is intense. So we'll do another bomb dropping here. I think that's what we want to do. Well, I guess we can scare him away. We have a 70% chance of winning this one, and if we don't win it, will we be able to get them back to a field hospital? No, because we don't have a field hospital. But we could actually make a fob. We could make a fob right. No, we can't make one until here. I guess there's a huge radius around around your existing fob. Yeah, it looks like this is not from the town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But this is not. Yeah, this is definitely from our fob. So there's a huge radius. Looks like 10 from your fob where you're not allowed to deploy another fob. So we can't build one here and then quickly establish a field hospital. So this is really risky. If we roll the dice and this doesn't work, I mean, at least 2 out of 3 times it will work. And then our Echo unit will actually get some experience, which is good. I feel like out of all the times to take a political point hit from not being able to get someone back to base, now is the best time. So we're going to risk it. Of course, we, we lose. Speaking once again of that Field of Nations thing, my RNG on that was just so horrendous. Oh my god, no! I did not mean to click. There should be an undo button. Alright, let's pick this guy up. It's not really going to matter. We're not going to be able to get him back until next turn anyway. That is a bummer. I think it was a risk worth taking, though. I don't think Echo gets experience, though, if they lose, which is it's a real bummer. All right, let's build the road here. It's going to make everything look pretty ugly, but it is going to improve our pathing, so. And then I guess just go cozy. Well, should we deploy another water tower? No, I don't think so. And if we don't have a water tower, I don't know if there's actually a purpose for having a buffalo here. To repair the roads is in principle the reason. So still one militia out there. Just going to clear that, just in case. Okay, all these guys can move in. I feel pretty safe about moving units on this path, which not only has it been patrolled, but we've also seen, I think, that this is the only cave south of this road. So that might not be a bad place to get a Special Forces unit set up. I don't think we need one over here. We've seen that a unit that was going to attempt some kind of mission on this side, obviously they weren't going to set up in the mountains, the militia over here. They spawned here to do a mission over here, which means that that's the closest cave, which means there's probably no caves here. I mean, where the hell are these caves? One was here, and I think there's 5 total. So there's surely one over here somewhere. Maybe. It's got to be here. It could be up here even. So that will be number 3 somewhere. And a 4th one has got to be over here, which means probably there's a 5th one over here that we have just seen no activity about. Okay. It's good to speculate about those things, but let's not dwell upon them too long. Yeah, and this unit still has not caught anything going on over here, but it looks like we'll be able to give him more rations this turn, it looks like, even. Okay, next turn. Just move there. Get that. You know what? I mean, we really do want a unit deployed here so that we have a better idea of what's going on with this village. But ideally, the Special Forces would be in range to be supplied. Well, I mean, we do have, how much is it? A 200 political point cost for this. I mean, that's not even that bad, but it takes political points even to move these guys, so I don't know if that's even that much of a loss to use the emergency rations, as long as we don't use it for more than one unit. I mean, that's supposed to be used by this for the special forces when they're off seeking like an opium field at the edge of the map, but since we have like destroyed all the political points, I mean the hearts and minds, we've done so well in the hearts and minds that there's no terrorist activity, so there's no opium fields. Okay, so what do we have left? Jeez. This is like, there's nothing to do. Yeah, we'll send this guy up this way, why not? Keep patrolling that leg. Oh man, lots of supply trucks need stuff to do. Okay, so we need another... Let's get this ammo guy to deploy this way. So this artillery pit, we actually need 2 for that side. So there's 2 artillery pits. I mean, there's 1 mortar pit and 1 artillery pit. Even though it doesn't have a howitzer yet, they will eventually, right? So this special forces is supposed to move out. Let's just deploy him in the Blackhawk. And yeah, I think what we're going to do is move this guy up. Maybe here? So 1, 2. He can set up a post here. How much vision does that give him? No, that's not a good place. Okay, that's not what we want then. We won't leave him there. Yeah, I was trying to cover both of these areas at the same time. We were able to cover this, well, not the water tower, but at least the village here. No, that's from the Husky. Yeah, that's the Husky. This is the Special Forces. So Special Forces at this position has exactly the highway, and then 1 more beyond the highway, 1 after this point. So this is where his vision lies. Yeah, I think we just move him deeper then. Let's just move him like here so we can cover this area so we have an idea about where the militia are coming from, if they're attacking this village at all. And since both of these are not American, they're both Afghani, that means that these are taking a lot of hits because my hearts and minds are so high that anyone who's not an American flag right now must be really low. Wow, speaking of stuff, we have some stuff to do. Get you and drop you off here. Okay, and this is just going to have to be a two-turn mission. Until we can get our our ASV over, we're going to have to rely on... And I want to go down the road here because I don't know where that other missing militia unit is. So this is going to take 2 turns for us to do this, maybe even 3 in the air, so his fuel won't be very good. And we're just going to have to rely on getting an ASV over to this area to help out with this situation in the future. I might even just... Should I just dump an MRAP over that way? Okay, we only have 2 ASVs. 1 is going this way. Where the hell is the other one? I have no idea. One. Oh, it's returning with my troops. Okay. We could just drop this troop off and let someone else take him back. Wait. What? Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. 1, 2, 3, that's 3. What the heck? Why does it say you can only move 3? Is this some kind of bug? I have a suspicion maybe there's like a mine on the road or something, We don't... Oh, we have Huskies. Okay, let's take a Husky out and figure out what's going on here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. What is going on with this unit? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's... Okay, 1, 2, 3. Oh! The supply truck. Well, you know what? Leave the convoy. Alright, now I see what's going on. And I bet this guy could have got back directly if I had just moved him, but they have different... This is another thing where it should not be... Like, supply trucks, their movement points works different. So maybe that was actually holding up the convoy. Stupid. I guess the next guy is going to make a run? Okay, fine. It's our next cycle. Let's... Okay, well, that's next turn. You're fine. Actually, one of these ANA units should move back. So I'm just going to do that by foot, or at least start it by foot. He'll get picked up eventually, but for now he's going to start moving out. Okay. Wait. Wait. Okay, let's give you something to do. Wow, we have our pick of the litter. Let's get fuel, obviously. Fuel. We're gonna need some ammo. And... UN aid? Yeah, let's do UN aid. The ammo is not that high of a priority, so... Oh, we do have an ASV here. Oh, but yeah, that's the one that just got back. Okay. So train another ASV. It's just we need that. We need the special forces. Maybe we just buy more special forces. There's just you can't have too many. They're just the best. And a Chinook with which to take that one. Why not? And I got an award air assault badge. I don't know why that's. I didn't get an Apache, which is the only thing which can actually do an air assault. But nonetheless, I got the badge. I should be happy. So train an ASV. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And the Chinook's just going to sit here this turn. But I wanted to build it, so I did. Okay, now who is still... Now you have already gotten 3. I do want all 6. Why not, right? Let's have... Wait. He cannot train another one. Am I only allowed 5? No, I'm allowed 1 more. Maybe you can only train 3 at a base. Well, doesn't matter. We'll get 1 more here. Okay. Yeah, you go ahead and move into base. I was thinking about building a water tower with that one, but no, let's not do that. I don't know when the next water tower is going to fall, but yeah, let's wait. Let's wait for it to happen first, even though that's... I mean, all these things... You know what? That's not a bad idea. I just don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. We could put a fob right here. It's going to be so close to these two. I mean, it's going to make these two impossible, like, not to control. And if I'm right in suspecting that 2 of the caves are closest to these two, we'll be able to neutralize a lot of the militia activity. Speculation, but okay. Now we have 17 units. Let's try to just go through them and see if anybody is desperately in need of some kind of action. No, well, technically, yes. But actually, you just go back home. I feel like we've gone through everything. Okay, let's call this turn to an end. Can't have messed things up so badly. Hospital bombed. Airstrikes unavailable for a limited turn period. For a limited turn period. Interesting. So we won't be able to use our striking capability, I guess. And we lost our water works here? Well, good thing I have a buffalo very, very close by. So maybe there is a cave somewhere around here that these... Because it has to be a mission, right? It's not just random when the waterworks fail. Anyway, I mean, we don't have... This is useless to do right now because I will be saving and quitting this episode here. But we're definitely close enough to react to that. This black thing is annoying. Even though I know it's just trying to remind me that the cave was once there. So, alright, well, we have our work cut out for ourselves next turn. I don't know, actually that's not even really a true statement. That implies that we have a lot of work to do. We don't really. We're just cruising to a victory. And if we get to like turn 30 and we've lapsed into just total routine, or even turn 25 and things haven't really gotten more interesting, I'll just call the series to a close. So anyways, thanks for watching, and until the next episode, take care.